Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark at the mic.
What is going on? What is going on?
Going chilling, Mark. This week we have a good movie. So we'll be on a two movie streak, right? Two movie or three movie? Two movie
Two.
streak.
It's about to end.
With this week we have the Batman,
Yeah, the Batman. That was good.
the Batman. Um, but what else happened this week? Anything new?
I picked up Doom Dark Ages. I'm liking it. I'm pretty early in the game. I'm like the third, the seventh chapter. It's like 22 chapters, so I'm at the seventh chapter. Um, it's fun. It's fun. It's kind of mindless. The story is interesting, but they like at least they're trying to make a story. Like I don't think people really want the Doom guy to be very deep and shit. So he's there, he's killing shit and doing it fucking cool. Like there's a Megazord kind of shit going on, and like the third stage that you have a big ass mech Megazord, you fight a big ass monster. There's like a dragon thing that kind of remind me of Panzer Dragoon, the flying game for Sega.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of that. The shield is fun to use. Some of the cool guns are interesting. Um, yeah, I'm having fun with that. I did pick up also Capcom Fighting Collection Volume 2. I didn't play a lot of it though. I played a little bit of Power Stone. I got the trophies for that. Um, and I played a little bit of Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Okay. I That's like the one thing I did get
Yeah.
because I knew it was that and Dune this week. But I definitely always have to pick those up because those are. I think Capcom is, even though every time you see something, it says they're doing gangbusters, but like when it comes to the retro fighters,
Yeah.
you have to show them the support because I don't think they. I think still it's harder to get them
Yeah.
to like see that people still want the weirder, well not weirder, but like the non-traditional, not just vanilla Street Fighter games.
Yeah.
Because remember the last time that there has been a Capcom versus SNK? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't
I don't,
remember.
so you know what I'm saying? There's two of them, and guess what? They're nowhere near being having. The timeline is so long ago
Yeah.
where they were made. It's like, damn, do you even remember those? So if they put out a retro collection, I recommend picking it up as a sign of, hey, we want. Can you please like make more of these?
Yeah, I tend to buy. I'll buy two of them. I bought the Marvel's Capcom as well. I bought digital and I bought the. I wanted to keep the physical copy, but I didn't want to keep having to switch disc. So I relied on buying a physical the digital as well for Capcom.
Yeah, that
Um,
that one I got on PC. Did you get what system did you get the physical for? PS5?
PS4. It was only PS4.
Oh yeah. I forget about it. That's how it
Yeah.
works with those. Yes.
Yeah, I got the PS4 versions of both. I didn't even open them. They're sealed.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even open them. So the comic's supposed to be in there, hopefully. But I did see the pages of the comic. Someone posted all the pages, so I didn't even have to open it. I read it. It's an interesting comic. I actually
Does it
hope
have a?
Udon Studios actually do a SNK Capcom comic. That'd be kind of cool.
That's what I was gonna ask. I think maybe the cover is like special, but I don't think the inside art is like an Udon comic, is it?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. That's good.
yeah. It's not Alvin Lee, but it's one of their artists and stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because Alvin Lee is the one that
Because
does
they're
a
a
lot of the
studio.
Street
Yeah.
Fighter
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got you.
But I did grab that because again, those collections we don't know if we're gonna get it again. I also got like the fighter the what was the beat 'em up collection. I bought that physical. Um, the Castlevania collection I bought physical. The Contra collection I bought physical because again, those are titles that usually don't get. If they're gone, they're gone, and they literally will like repurchase them and all that shit. So I'm like, I'll just keep those because those are games I like. So
Yeah. I mean, I think officially there was no way to play any of this stuff online.
Yeah.
Like the only way you could play CVS 2 legally was to buy it on like PS3.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure if they updated the store and you can still buy it like on PS5. I'm not sure,
No.
but I do remember hearing that that was like the worst version of the game.
Yeah.
But the sad thing was, for until now, that was the only legal version you could play. Otherwise, you just, you know, retro, get some type of emulator and play it.
Then wasn't on Dreamcast as well.
For some reason, they didn't put out part two. They made
Okay.
Pro
Okay.
for part one,
Okay.
but part two did not have a Dreamcast version, at least not in America, because we would have bought it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's interesting.
mhm.
Um. But
There's
yeah.
there was an Xbox One, which is what this is based off of,
Okay.
but that was a second, like way down. First it was PS2, then it was way later. There was Xbox and GameCube, but GameCube did not go online.
Okay.
So there is a version of CVS2 on the OG Xbox Live. So of course that ain't running. So I think the only thing I can say about the collection that was even remotely controversial, I guess, was the versions,
Okay.
because Power Stone 2 is not the home version.
Okay.
So I don't believe it has all the crazy stuff that you can unlock in that one,
Oh, okay.
which kind of makes me sad.
It's the arcade version, right?
Which I never seen. I didn't know it existed. I know
Yeah. I
one
just knew.
existed.
Yeah. I just knew the arcade. I just knew the Dreamcast game. So that sucks.
Yeah. And then CVS 2 is the Xbox version, which is not the I guess kind of busted one that has special, certain things that high level players would use.
Yeah.
But seeing people like Justin and them put up stuff playing it, it's like it doesn't really matter.
Nice.
It doesn't really, it doesn't matter. Like 99% of the population probably can't do that stuff anyway,
Yeah.
and they don't know what that like. They just hear some guy that played. They just hear some guy on YouTube talking about it, but in real life, it's like if you just purchase it and play online, it doesn't matter to you. So
Nice. Um.
I have not tried the netcode, so I can't tell you.
I haven't tried it online either. I just played Power Stone and a little bit of Alpha.
I tried. The only thing I played was CVS2,
Nice.
was to see if I remember how to play it.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, and it does feel good. It's not. You can set the input lag, but I just mean as default, it just feels responsive, which is
Nice.
what you want. And it has the EO function, so if you got old man or old woman hands,
Yeah.
you can do the one button supers. But this was like the first game I think to really make that a thing.
Okay.
Because you know how Street Fighter 6 was in modern mode.
Yeah, and a lot of fighting games kind of followed suit too, because
But there's
Tekken
like
had kind of has it as well.
nobody's is like as good as Street Fighter
Yeah.
6, I would say.
Yeah.
So you can imagine this being one of the first games to have it. It's not that great. So it's kind of up to you to learn the moves, kid. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
All I gotta say. Uh, that's about it for new stuff that I got. Anything else new that you feel?
No, just Doom. I've been playing that. Exhibition 33. I kind of just paused it for a sec, and then I'm gonna do finish Doom, and then go back to that game. I'm enjoying the game a lot. It's just I haven't been able to sit down and like really like embrace it because I've been on jury duty, so I've been back and forth, and I haven't really had time to actually sit down and play. Cause I'm out like at 4:30 or shit. Cause I'm actually out
No,
on.
did he?
Nah, it's actually like right behind the courthouse I'm in.
Okay,
It's
okay.
legit there because I see all the people like waiting for like pictures and shit. I saw a person wearing um Diddy Plead the Fifth with FIF on the
Oh
charity
no,
T-shirt, and
from the
I'm like,
Chappelle show.
oh man. But yes, I haven't really been able to sit down and like really, cause I'll play on my phone. I have the backbone, and I'll use my
Mm-hmm.
phone to play the PS5. So I'll usually play on my phone when I'm at work with dead time and stuff. So I have in the core house, I can't really do that. So I'm like, damn it, I can't have it. So Doom is easier to just pick up and just shoot shit and stuff like that. So I'm gonna finish that first, and then I go back to Expedition 33 because I'm actually really liking it. I think it's a beautiful game, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. Um, we did watch a cartoon, Ultra Force. Want to talk about that?
I barely remember it. There's too much stuff that I had to see
Okay.
this week. I don't really have any strong feelings about it. Is the only thing I can really say.
Okay.
So we'll have to just continue it.
All right. Cool. It's also on Tubi. I just realized.
Oh, that would help.
Yeah, it's
That
on
would
Tubi.
okay. All right. So I'll look for it on Tubi then.
I just
I
forgot.
would say,
Yeah.
well, before I let you go, I would just say, man, the character designs,
Yeah.
damn, that's the '90s.
Oh yeah.
That's the one striking thing that sticks out to me.
Oh,
It's
this
like
guy's in it too.
totally '90s.
Reno Romero. He talks prototype. The guy
So
that
the
we just
guy,
talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, okay.
He's prototype. Um, it's interesting. Malibu Comics. If you actually remember Malibu Comics, it's I think Marvel owns it now. I think they have the rights to those characters now, so it's on the Marvel branch. Because when I looked up Prime, it went straight to Marvel's database. I forgot that he's like a Shazam character. He's a kid that fucking turns into a behemoth.
Did not remember that. Nope.
I did not remember that. It's an interesting. It reminds me of what Wildcats was on CBS. This was, I think, it was on USA. The when USA was kind of going hard with the new cartoons and stuff. I think was one of the ones they tried to preview with the. I think it was with the US Express or whatever it's called, and it was like the train of all the cartoons on Saturday mornings. So this is one of those things. Beyond that dude, Reno Romero, I do not recognize anyone with other voices that are known for voice acting and stuff. But the animation is interesting. It kind of reminds me of the X Men, not the X Men cartoon, Wildcats cartoon. If you've actually seen that, very similar art style, and it was okay. It was nothing like it wasn't bad. It was just characters I had no clue about and didn't really care for. But I'll watch another one. We should watch the second episode.
The kid having to turn into a ball of green goo to transform into the Prime is disgusting.
Yes, it's very disgusting, and I completely forgot that actually was legit in the comic.
Yeah,
And I was
until
like,
you see
ugh.
it animated, it's not good.
Yeah, and I was like, But we'll continue. So Ultra Force will get a second episode.
Hmm.
Um, anything else I got? The new Superman trailer's out. Looks very
Oh,
good.
I didn't see it. I
Very
didn't see it.
promising.
I saw the trailer for Ironheart. Is the character's name?
Yeah, that looks interesting too.
That's what a mini series.
Yes, it's gonna be a miniseries on Disney Plus.
That's cool. Okay.
They did introduce her in Wakanda Forever, so your first appearance of her will be in Wakanda Forever.
Hmm.
Um, which we getting there very very soon. Um, but yeah, it looks really good as well. Superman, I'm very interested in seeing it. It looks like it's gonna be a fun movie. I did see Thunderbolts and I really enjoyed Thunderbolts. I did see that movie. Really enjoyed it. Very good character work, and I think the characters all work kind of good together, just like performance wise. So it was a really fun movie. But yeah, I don't have a lot to this week because it's been like swamped with jury duty. That's been my life this week.
Guilty.
Yeah,
Guilty.
I feel like that, right? I haven't played that game in a while. I have the collection of that too.
Oh, okay.
That Phoenix Wright, yeah, I love those games.
Hmm.
Yeah, it came back to a fighting game yet though. We need him back.
Marvel 4. Somebody needs to make it. Or Marvel 5 at this point.
Yeah, Yeah. Um, do I have anything else? There was something that was supposed to come out.
Well, there was in figure stuff. There was that cool ass thing I showed you today of the black and white. They said the foot assassin.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw those. Those look cool. Those
And
are.
then the other one was the foot assassin, the elite foot, Casey Jones.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of Casey Jones stuff because I think he has a comic coming out soon, like a single comic.
Hmm.
So they really been pushing Casey Jones. And they showed like the Beetlejuice character figure as well, NECA. That was a holothon or holothon Target thing that they do. They usually do like exclusive toys being sold on Target and stuff.
Oh, the other one was the King of Fighters stuff I saw. That looks ridiculous. They did a King of Fighters. It said King of Fighters '98 Ultimate Match, but when you look at the characters that they picked, they could have just said King of Fighters '94 because
Okay.
this the original team is Kyo, Benimaru, and Goro. Like if
Nice.
you see them, you know who they are. And it's like yeah, they've been in the game since '94.
Oh, cool.
So it's saying '98 makes me wonder if they're gonna do like characters that came out in that era, which is cool.
Cool.
The other only bad thing is when you see how much they cost and then the shipping and then you see how much they're probably gonna cost in the US, it's like damn it.
Are there Stone collectibles or somewhere else?
No. They're let's see. Joy Toy
Oh,
is the
okay.
place who ships it. Let's see. Yeah, it's just Joy Toy slash SNK. So it's like it's a collaboration.
Okay. 'Cause I know
It's
it's
they say they would be $30, but you have to include $21 of shipping. It's like god damn it.
damn. That's a lot. So it's
So
coming
if
from
you
out of the country, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So they're saying if and when it comes here, expect it to be expensive.
Ah, shit.
That sucks
Goddamn tariffs.
because they're not. It's just sad they're not really expensive figures, but yeah, shipping kills them.
Yeah. You gotta see if you know someone that's going over there and bring it back.
Yeah,
It might be
yeah,
the cheaper way. I'll pay
maybe.
you.
They come with a lot of stuff each, which is like they look like they're worth it for the regular price.
Yeah.
It's just damn, I don't want to pay $50 for that. No, man.
Yeah, I gotcha. $50.
Oh, did you see the trailer for was it North Spider-Man? Wasn't like
That
a
one looks
teaser or
cool.
something?
Yes, that was the other thing. Yeah, Nicolas Cage is playing Spider-Man, Spider Noir.
Yes.
Um, Trailer looks interesting. The fact that it's black and white and the style, I'm hyped about it. And the fact that it is the Spider Verse version of the Noir suit, I'm more interested in it
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
I'm interested in that project because it looks like it's going to be a fun little take on Spider-Man Noir, and it's something that might surprise a lot of people. So I'm happy because it could be Craven the Hunter and Mobius.
Yeah, nobody
Let's
wants that.
just hope that it's not.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah,
No.
but I'm excited for it. And then the fact that again, it is the costume. The costume is from the Spider Verse version of the costume and stuff like that too. So I thought that was actually really cool and a nice touch to it.
Hmm.
That one's set to come out this year. Did I have a date?
Oh,
Uh,
that I don't know.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh, and if you're near Krispy Kreme, it has Pac-Man donuts.
I I did see.
Yeah. What do they have? Yeah, I can't find it. But hopefully it does come out and it'll be good. Um, what else is here? Yo, you saw the Final Destination Bloodlines promotion? It's like on a truck, and the truck has like logs on the back of like it's like a picture of
No, I
logs
have
on the
not.
back of the truck.
No, I have not
It's
seen that. That's
fucked
terrible. Why
up.
would they do that?
I'm like, God damn, that's fucked up. It's like
Why
fake
would they
logs,
do
but
that?
it looks like it's logs and behind it.
No bueno. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's crazy. That one comes out. Actually, it got good reviews, so I think it comes out this week.
Well, that's cool. No, thank you.
That's this guy's last movie too. The guy that did Venom, Tony. Um, damn, what's his name? He did the voice actor. He was the voice of Venom in the Spider-Man game. He was in. He was Candyman.
Is that Tony Todd?
Yeah, that was his last movie.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so yes, they had like, this was the last thing he filmed. So there you go. What else do they have? What else do they have? Oh, they did updates to 60 frames per second on PS5 for Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's a brand new thing?
They just added 60 frames for Red Dead 2.
Like today or this week or
Last
something?
this week.
Okay. All right.
There you go. And is there anything else?
That does not bode well for GTA 6.
Oh god,
That game is not going to run in 60 at all.
no. We have a whole year for that. That's gonna be a lot of speculations for that game. The video you sent me was funny as hell though. The butt
Oh, the
physics.
booty, yeah.
That shit had me laughing. Um, but yeah, the game it looks is looking interesting. But again, now this is something I can wait for because there's a lot of shit coming out, or there's a lot of things I gotta catch up with too. So I was not like when they said it like, oh, it's gonna go sit for next year. Like, all right, great, because that was gonna stop the world for a bit when that game came out. Everyone was gonna buy it
Hmm.
for the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah. One out of like every one, like I'll say like at least 3 out of every 10 people will buy that game. Probably more than
Probably.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, probably more than that.
But yeah.
People buying it for their kids when they shouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um. But yeah, it's a slow week. There's a lot of shit that came out, and there's a lot of things that I'm trying to catch up with too. So, um, but we could get into this movie. I really don't have nothing else.
Okay. All right. Just trying to check, see if I see anything that's coming out. No, that's about it. All right. So we have this week the Batman.
Oh, Batman.
It is 2022. It is let's see, PG-13. It is 2 hours and 56 minutes. So it is almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it was long.
It was long, but it, you know what? It didn't overstay its welcome somehow because the movie was good.
Yeah.
That's how that works. Did you see this one in theaters?
So this one was the last movie that streamed and released in theaters because theaters
Okay.
weren't fully opened yet. So they
Did you
streamed
go?
this one. Yeah, no, I watched this. I streamed it. I watched it on the stream.
Okay.
It was on
Gotcha.
HBO Max same day as the theater released.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I watched it.
It is directed by Matt Reeves.
Yes.
They have done who? What now?
Matt Reeves.
I see. Uh,
Let Me In. The world. Planet of the Apes. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
well, no. Okay, I'll go down the list. Yeah, that's the two Planet of the Apes. They have the original Cloverfield. Uh, that's about it for big stuff, right?
Yeah, and the Penguin Show. He was the executive producer on, which is connected to this movie,
Gotcha.
and that won like a couple of Emmys.
Is it the same actor?
Yeah, it's Colin Farrell.
Okay. All right.
You wouldn't recognize
So
him at all,
so that's good.
but
Good. The writers Matt Reeves, Peter Craig, obviously credited Bob Kane, Bill Finger. So what we have here, We have Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, the Batman. We have Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle. Jeffrey Wright as Lieutenant James Gordon. We have Colin Farrell as Oz slash the Penguin. Paul Dano as the Riddler. John Turturro as Carmine Falcone. Andy Serkis, who we talked about before,
Yep,
as Alfred. Peter Sarsgaard as District Attorney Gil Coulson. Barry Keoghan as Unseen Arkham Prisoner. That's weird.
that was the
Why's he there?
Joker.
Okay.
Supposed to be the
Uh,
Joker.
I like how they frame it like that. They don't put the little asterisk, asterisk next to it. Jamie Lawson as Bella Real. Gil Perez Abraham as Officer Martinez. Peter McDonald as Kinsey. Con O'Neill as Chief Mackenzie Buck. Alex Ferns as Commissioner Pete Savage. I think that. Well, then we have the young people. So we have Luke Roberts as Thomas Wayne. Oscar Novak as young Bruce Wayne. Stella Stalker as Martha. Anybody else important to?
Um, no, not really.
Charlie Carver and Max Carver as the twins.
There you
Yeah, that's about it, right?
go. Yeah, and they try to like tease this kid Jay Lacargo as he was gonna be like Tim Drake-ish, but
And
they didn't
that's
really. They just showcased him in certain scenes, and that was it.
and that's the little kid from the first killing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So let's see what the synopsis they have for this is. When a sadistic serial killer begins murdering key political figures in Gotham, the Batman is forced to investigate the city's hidden corruption and question his family's involvement. So, okay, so the first thing I have to ask you is what is this based off of? I'm not sure.
Um, I think it's its own like story. I think they got the vibe. I think the vibe of it is from the animated series. I think they took a like a big liking of the animated series because also Matt Reeves wrote a couple of the Batman the Cape Crusader, the new Amazon Prime anime series as well. So he kind of kept that noir feel to it. So it kept like that detective feel, and I think that's where the aspiration of this movie was is off the animated series, dealing with the gangsters and all that stuff too.
Okay, all right, all right.
Especially like the old the beginning the first season of Batman anime series.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Riddler was very Saw ish. Like it reminded me of Saw.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
It was interesting. It was an interesting take on the character.
Has is this nothing that he's has you can trace to a comic book somewhere?
Not really. Like they always kind of made Riddler the same. I say that the Batman animated series made him like more of a gothic kind of dude, that kind of but kind of similarities that he'll kidnap people and have tortured them and stuff like that. But this one kind of went more into that Jigsaw kind of character than the actual like what I have read in the past of Riddler. So they kind of went a whole different direction with Riddler.
Okay. Yeah, but so that guy did a good job as the Riddler. He was not for nothing. I think he was something that if he was a criminal in the real world, you'd be afraid of that guy.
Yeah,
Like you would have the city in panic, and also the elaborate little traps he could set for each person,
yeah,
which you said reminds you of Jigsaw. It's like, yeah, I can definitely see that, and I see why in a more grounded world that this one is going for,
yeah,
why a person like this could just destroy a city if
yeah.
you leave him unchecked. So I get that. And it's kind of cool that when you go, okay, let's see them try to make the Riddler serious, and they're like, well, okay, you sure you want that? And they're like, all right, and this is what you get, and it's like, damn, calm down.
Like, I'd be so scary.
It's like, yeah, yes, we remember Jim Carrey, but like Jesus, this is something else.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But they
uh,
kept this. They kept some of the same stuff that Riddler did with the little riddles and leaving the notes and things like that. So at least they played to the character as well, but
and he was
making it a little
green.
different. Yeah, and
He
he was
was
green.
green.
Yeah, he
So
was
there
green.
you go.
Probably smelled like a garbage bag, but other than that,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody was
Probably,
probably funky because of all the water and the.
well, then I guess they wouldn't smell that bad if there's always raining.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean,
It's just
so,
funk that you get used to.
uh, let's see. This version of Catwoman, I think she's pretty much just an iconic Catwoman type. Like, it's nothing really super special about her.
Yeah,
It's just more or less whether or not did you like the acting style of the lady,
I
the
thought she was
girl.
good. I thought she played the character well. I just didn't like the headpiece.
Mhm.
It like especially because like again we're saying that it rained all the damn time. She would suffocate herself with the damn headpiece on her nose.
Is this true?
I wish they just went with the goggles or they had like a headpiece kind of thing or at
Or
least
put
goggles.
the
Yeah,
domino mask on her, right? So, something.
yeah. I think would have made
Something.
a bit more sense than what she had on. But other than that, her as acting and stuff like that, I thought she was a pretty solid character.
Um, and so this is the story that they give you. This is year two of
Yeah,
Batman.
yeah.
So in comparison to any early days Batman stories, did it seem good or did it seem like too unrealistic for a year two
I
Batman?
was fine with it. The reason why, because he did fuck up.
True.
Like
It was kind of
the
messed up.
wingsuit.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Like he did fucked up. He was like trial and error and learning how to. He was learning as he gone too. Like he was doing, and I like the fact that they showed the detective work he was doing and the little things that he was doing to. Like, again, like I said, it reminds me of animated series Batman more than anything because he's doing the research, he's doing the detective work and stuff like that. So I
You,
think I liked that side of it.
you know what this kind of reminds me of because of the relationship he had with Gordon, not Gordon. Well, a little bit, but more the relationship he had with this universe's Alfred.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Batman Beyond because he, like the actor Robert Pattinson,
Yeah.
he has the look of Terry McGinnis, and
Yeah.
then remember when he was like in the house, the clothes he would wear was like he's not a rich guy. He's wearing like band shirts and stuff. Like he had that black band shirt on in the beginning
Yeah.
when I told him to take a shower. I'm like, he just looks like some dude. And that kind of reminds me of how Terry would always just wear a black shirt
Yeah.
and black jeans when he was in
Yeah.
the casual mode around Bruce Wayne. So to me, it feels a little Batman Beyondish,
Yeah. I can see
but
that.
mostly because of that relationship with him and this universe's Alfred.
Yeah. It reminded me also of the Batman cartoon that
Hmm.
we talked about before the cast. That one was probably that was supposed to take place in year one as Batman. So him learning how to be Batman and stuff like that, and Alfred's being a very big mentor of it, as in showing him how to do certain things or showing him the detective work because he was in. I think in the cartoon he was former like he was military trained, so he knew how to fight. He knew how to hold his own. We just didn't see it all the time.
He's supposed to be like 007.
Yeah,
He's one of those guys. Yeah.
yeah. So it reminded me of that too, and I actually thought he was a great Alfred as well. Again, I really enjoyed like the I think every part of like the movie itself, like the story they gave us, the actors they had in it. I think Colin Farrell did an amazing job as Penguin, even though you don't see him a lot, but he has his own series, which I got now. I really want to watch the series because one I heard it is amazing, but two we watched it again and remember his scenes, and he's really good as fucking Penguin. Like I can't deny it, and you have no clue that's Colin Farrell either.
Hmm.
They did a very good job with that too. And again, they made a world that I could see where it's gonna go next. Like it made more of a realistic version of a character, like the Riddler, making more of a serial killer and doing that Saul shit, and then having that teaser of Joker in the end with the fucked up smile and shit like that. And now, like from rumors I heard, they're teasing Mr. Freeze, which I'm very interested in see how they will make Mr. Freeze in this world because I'm very interested in that.
Yeah, because it's grounded. So
Yeah,
what does a freeze man do in the real world?
yeah, yeah.
So
Did
that's
you see the trailer? Beyond the this is not it, but the Absolute Batman, Mr. Freeze.
no.
It looks fucking
I've seen the stories of, like people discussing
yeah,
the issue,
yeah,
the two issues, so I know what happens,
yeah,
at least what he looks like and stuff, and it's weird.
yeah.
It's like an alien man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks interesting. But yeah, it makes me like making the characters grounded, but also like having that still the storyline and stuff. And then I wonder if they bring that he's kind of trying to save his former lover and things like that, and how he did in the cartoon, like which we watched. Me and Jackie been going through the animated series little by little. Like when we don't have nothing to watch, we throw the animated series on because she never watched it. And
Hmm.
the first Mr. Freeze episode is actually the episode that won it Emmy for the
Oh yeah,
animated
yeah.
series. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we
Hmm.
watched that, and she was like, "Wow, this was actually really like deep." And it's like, yeah, like that's the character Mr. Freeze. Like that's the Mr. Freeze I want to see in a movie.
Yes.
Not Schwarzenegger again.
But has anybody done a freeze period since then? No, right?
No, it's a it.
Okay.
I could say it's probably like a tough character to really nail. And I think the best version of the Mr. Freeze character has been the animated series. I'll even take that character over the comic book version.
I like the one. I like the one in Arkham also.
Yeah,
I like the one in the first Arkham.
but it's very similar to that. But they
Or
based it off the
isn't
animated
that City?
series.
No, isn't it City? He's not in the first game,
No.
right?
Yeah, he's in the first game.
He's in the okay. He's in the first game.
Is he? Anyway,
I'm
now I
trying to
gotta really
remember.
think about it. Yeah, because you get the freeze grenade with him.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's the other thing that the movie left me thinking was I would like to see them tell, like, if there was a universe that you could tell a story
yeah,
based on the Arkham, like the games,
yeah,
to bring the games to life. Like this version of Batman is like, okay, I can see it being this one.
yeah. I'd be down for that too. So, um, what do you rate this movie?
This one is 4.25.
All right. 425s. Um, your 425s consist of. Oh, you have, actually, you don't have a lot. You got Punisher '03, X2, Avengers, Suicide Squad, Watchmen.
You can put it. You can put it in front of X2.
All right. The Bat. Man. I'm going 4 or 5. I really enjoyed it, and I'm putting it right underneath The Dark Knight. So, our next movie of this comic book theater is. Our streak was fine. Our streak it was good while it lasted. We got Mobius.
Damn, that was sooner than I thought. But it's
Yeah,
2021, right?
2022.
Oh, 22 over out. Oh yeah.
So we got Mobius, Doctor Strange, two. We have Super Pets, Thunder Thor, Love and Thunder, Black Adam, and Wakanda Forever. That wraps up 2022. 2023, we have Ant Man Quantumania. We have Shazam 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Spider Man Across the Spider Verse, The Flash 2023, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and Blue Beetle, and Marvels. That's all 2023.
Yeah, Blue Beetle just came and went, didn't it?
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't a bad movie though. I don't think it was a bad
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it, but it just really came and went.
Yeah, and Aquaman too. And no, I heard no one talk about Aquaman too.
That is true.
Yeah, so I gotta organize these from the dates, but I have the rest of the movies that has came out or is coming out. So but we're getting there. Like we're closer to the end than we were before. we have we don't have a lot of movies left, so we'll see.
Okay, all right.
Um, all right, we'll wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. And we got a WordPress.
Yep, yep.
That work.
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch, and TikTok. Or Mark the Mic. Also follow everything we do on the podcast channel Red Cyclone Inc. We have the Morphin Cast, the Shell Shock, and the Gamer Rage podcast, and the Not a Trekkie. They're all monthly podcasts. Gamer Rage, we got a plan for the Mass Effect episode, but we got some Morphin Cast and Shell Shock recorded, so definitely check that out soon. And then check out our weekly It Gets Better Rare podcast and the Wrestling Babble. Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.